This is DIDIY on the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to show you the channel we're in for Tuesday. We ended the day at $3.32, up more than 7%. The 52-week low, $1.25. The 52-week high, $5.05. We ended at 6 standard deviations, which is not normal. I see oftentimes going up to about 4 standard deviations before it falls down. So congratulations if you've made some money off of this stock. Now, to the north side from where we are, closes out a gap to the upside at $3.38. And there's another gap that begins at $3.44 and closes out at $3.48. And that gap formed on Friday, August the 4th. To the south side from where we are, takes us to roughly $3.30. If we fall down from there, this resistance turns into support, and that is at $3.27. and $3.23, and at 2 standard deviations is $3.28. This is resistance, 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 resistance. And anytime we hit those levels, I anticipate a sell-off as people take their profits and they run. But this stock has continued to run. But if it falls down, that resistance again turns into support and we could see another bounce. But obviously, because we have some gaps that are opening up here to the north side, I do anticipate they will fill. But of course, this will chop you around. Now, at the middle of the trend or the mean, and another level of support is $3.13. Below that, at -2 standard deviations, is $3.07, $3.04, $3, and $2.97 should we get that low. I did look at this stock in the past, and on the 31st, it ran up to $3.76, and I did not sell then, and I should have, but I held on, and I finally did sell today at $3.30. I put in a market limit for a sell at $3.20, and my price ended up at $3.30, so I'm happy about that. But the high for today was $3.33. The RSI is at 87. We are clearly overbought. I use the RSI as support and resistance as well, and we are at resistance, so I do anticipate a little bit of a sell-off and some chopping around before eventually closing out these gaps. It could take a little while or it could be very fast. You never know. And let me show you what this looks like on the daily time frame. I've marked this out quite a bit, so it's hard to see. We are right here to the north side on the daily time frame, back to the middle of the trend, and resistance is $3.59. If we are down here at these levels, hitting this line is resistance. So I anticipate some choppiness around the middle of the trend. To the south side, we are looking at roughly $2.20 again on the daily time frame. The RSI is at 53, so we've got some room to breathe before we hit the overbought zone. Now, the 1-year price target has changed on this. It was $5.31. It has dropped to $4, and I checked again today. It's still $4, but we are now at a 20% return because it has dropped since the last time I checked it out. But the 1-year price target on this is $4. And the other stock I want to go over very quickly is Tesla. I'm going to put this back on the 5-minute time frame. I was going to do a video on this yesterday, but I did not get a chance. But there was a gap that I noticed over the weekend, and that gap closed out today at $219.06. And we ended the day at $231.28, up more than 7%. To the north side from where we are takes us to 233.14 at 2 standard deviations. At 3 standard deviations, 238, and at 4 standard deviations, $244.05. To the south side, back at the middle of the trend, and support from where we are is 222.08. Negative 2 standard deviations is 211.17, 205.56, and 190. I just moved it. Let's just say $200. And looking left, this gap closed to the downside a while ago on the 11th at $235. And let me check very quickly AMD. I know Murat is in this trade, and so am I. So we ended on a green day, so that's good. At $108.22, up nearly 3%. To the north side from where we are takes us to 108.82, 110.17. A gap forms to the upside at 110.40, and it closes out at 111.32. Now to the south side, back at the middle of the trend, takes us to roughly 105.96. Note the gap that forms to the south side at 106.17 closes out at 105.50, and negative 2 standard deviations is 103.08. Negative 4 standard deviations, 101.66 there, and $100.27. I do anticipate stocks to chop around at negative 2 standard deviations and 2 standard deviations, all in here. So anything outside of that is an outlier, and for me, a signal to either buy or sell if I am day trading or doing short swing trades. Obviously, if I'm investing for the long term, I just let it ride. But the 1-year price target on AMD is $142.03, which represents a 31% increase from where we are. All right, that does it for me. That's a look at AMD, Tesla, and DIDIY.